Good night, good morning, good afternoon, guys. This is Hartley here from the EternalCraft server, or EternalCraft realm. I've currently been working on an end game for the realm, and I thought I'd show off a couple of the games that I've made in creative and then fetched over to this world in survival. We've based it on Squid Games. Where is it? There it is. Look, it's kindly provided from Lusty, who's on the realm. First off, we've got the first game in the Squid Games. I do apologise if you've not seen Squid Games, so spoiler alert if you have not. But on the first game, they play a game of red light, green light. I've obviously changed it for a bit for single player use. We've got a bit of a trapdoor here with some observers and some string that detects movement. When it's on red, it drops you in. And if it's on, is that going to get me? Yeah, that got me. So I'll try and do it on green and wait on red and go on green. Stop. Oh, that got me. That's I moved a little bit, but you get the idea. So if you make it all the way to the end, let's try and do this. And I've put a little bit of an audio. No way! Put a bit of an audio cue in it, just to give people a bit of a chance, because it was actually quite difficult, and it's still not that easy now. But trying to get the timings right on all this was not easy. Oops! I don't know why we're moving then on red. That's got me again in it. Anyway, you get the idea. So if we come out here. Basically got some observers that are all linked together, detecting them string movements. Whenever it's on red, these blocks are pushed forward, so the signal can travel down to down this way underneath, which is on a redstone block. Which when it detects you, it'll push it that way. It will deactivate these, which then in turn deactivates the pistons with the blocks on, and then you fall. Inside here there was a pressure plate. That pressure plate just basically pushes that red block back, that redstone block back, and resets the floor. I'm just now I'll leave it on for a minute. This basically does the same. So when you fall through, it deactivates this red line, which pulls the sticky piston, which deactivates the timing circuit, so it's not running constantly. And then when you stand on the pressure plate, that fires this up again, and the timer can start again. It's just a simple double hopper timer with one item in it, no matter what it is. That just gives a signal every tick, which then sends a signal to this dropper, which will randomly pick one of these items. And one of these gives a signal of 3, and the other two don't, which happens here. So that comparator detects what's in the hopper drops it back down again. That either sends a 0 or a 1 signal or a 3 signal to this one. And we've got a bit of a pulse extender on here. That's all that makes the ping noise, so when it goes to red it makes a ping. I'll put a bit of delay on that. Anyway, then that activates these pistons, which pushes down the red and pushes them blocks out to create the circuit. And then when it goes off, then pistons fire up, and push it back down or push it back up, and that's basically it. The rest is just redstone running all over. This redstone down here is for the doors, that's nothing to do with it. The idea is this game and that game are linked, so whoever gets through first in these two games, the doors will lock, and that player is out, and then they get to play this game. This one's Kelly's, so I'm not explaining that one. And the outer rings are Kelly's, so I'm not going to explain that one either. And then for the second game, can I get in one of these? Because I've put the roofs on now. The second game is another spoiler alert of Squid Games, is the glass bridge. Now on the glass bridge, there's about 10-20 players that have to make it across this glass bridge. Now one of them is safety glass or strong glass and the other one is normal glass. So when they jump, that's me just not going to do this now, is it? So when they jump, if it's not safety glass, it collapses and they fall to their death. We don't want them to fall to the death, but it'd be easy to do if you want to do it that way. And if you jump on this one, oops, I'll just creative. Jump on that one, everything's fine. So then I've got to choose between that one or that one. Oh, choose that one. So now if I can jump to that one quickly, that one failed. So you get the meaning. This was quite easy to set up. It's same principle as before. I've got an observer with a piece of string that sends a signal back here to a repeater. I know you'll notice that these repeaters are facing the wrong way. This is because these first two are not activated, but I wanted it to make it look like they're all the same. So they're the wrong way, and the redstones just doesn't work for them. This one's the right way, so when you land on that one, it'll send a signal down these redstone steps, which will power this block, which depowers that redstone torch, which then depowers the piston, and you fall. I had to link them all up, as you can see, because what we realised is you could actually run across quickly and make it. So if you just ran, why am I not running? You could actually jump from each one. In fact, I don't think you have to run. But yeah, you could just jump from each one and get near enough to the end without falling. So what I've done now is actually, if we land on this one, you'll see they all get set off. I don't know why it does it twice, but yeah, it does. But anyway, that stops people from just running and jumping, and then it resets itself. So that's pretty easy redstone, that one. And then we go through here, we've got some emergency exits. I've been suffering for the last couple of weeks. We have bad cold, so have to bear with me. And the pressure plate somewhere on here, just shut the door, and you get into the next game. I don't know why these. I've missed some chests here, but anyhow. So yeah, that's it really. The idea of the game is to get into the middle. Then there'll be two people in here. When they start, they'll start here. They'll enter these rooms. Press this button, and they get transported to the outer rings. Just put that back in. Work the way through. 8 people can get through the rings, so 1 in each game. Then the doors get shut. 1 person out of each 2 of these games goes to this area, and then 2 people out of this area will enter the middle. And then they've got a little game to play in here. And then they'll make their way up here, and they'll have to battle it out for the winner. Now the winner gets to choose their first job in our new realm, which will be starting on the new 1.18 update. And we're actually having a jobs themed realm this time, which was Dak's idea. Old Man Craft, who's on the EternalCraft server, you can go over to his and watch his videos. He's got one explaining the job roles that we're all doing. So we're going to have 2 sets of rules in the new realm, one for the job people and one who not bothered about doing the jobs. That's about it really. So this is nearly finished now. We're just waiting for Kelly to decorate inside these areas, and hopefully everything works, because there's a lot of redstone underneath. I don't know if I can get down here. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of redstone. These command blocks, they were just the state when people get from one area to another, just to give the other players a rough idea of how much time they've got left. That's about it really. And I've override switch which keeps all the doors open and shut and resets everything when it's over, but we'll not be playing on this again after the first game because we're moving realms. So all that redstone that I did to do the reset switch was just a waste of time, but ayo, it was good practice because I'm not exactly a redstone master, I'm still learning. But yeah, there we go. Kelly might come on and explain these games. If she doesn't after the games, then I'll do a video myself. But we're not going to ruin it for the other members. And that's your lot. Thanks for watching this quick video, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.